Welcome to Anime Fanfiction Audiobook. Do not forget to like and subscribe. Chapter 7: The Under Construction G5 Headquarter. It's very simple. I heard the Marine is building a branch called G5 in the New World, and the New World is not a place where they can call the shots. Douglas Bullet smiled, his eyes flashing with madness. Go with me to destroy that place. As for the reward, it is the 1 billion belly in my possession. Hehe, it should be of great help to you, right? 1 billion belly was indeed a great help to the development of the Vongola family. After all, the current Vongola family was just established, and money was indeed essential. He didn't know how much he ought to spend until he formed a fixed capital income. But attacking the Marines' G5 branch with Bullet was just. To be honest, Giotto did not want to get involved in this matter. After all, he knew that Bullet would go on a rampage in the sea for this year. Whether it was a pirate or a Marine, he would provoke them all the time until the Marine was forced to use the Buster Call to deal with him. If he helped Bullet now, the Marine might also regard him as a key target in the future. What? Don't you want to come with me? Don't forget Giotto. You owe me a favor. Are you not going to pay it back? Just as Giotto was silent, Bullet continued to speak. Hearing this, Giotto's face also changed. He indeed owed Bullet a favor. That was when he was still in Roger's pirate. Because of the encounter with the Marine, he almost became a captive of the Marine due to his young age. At that crucial moment, it was Bullet who saved him. How about a favor plus 1 billion belly? I will do my best this time. I won't let you down. How about it? After thinking for a long time, Giotto finally made a decision. He didn't want 1 billion belly, but since Bullet mentioned this favor, he had to return it. As for how the Marine viewed his relationship with Bullet, it was up to them. Although Giotto was afraid of the Marine, he wouldn't be afraid at the critical moment. Then it's settled. Anyway, I doubt you can be of any help, but just meet at the G5 branch in a month. I hope that you won't disappoint me, as you said. After saying this, Bullet hung up the phone directly. He was not a person who liked a small talk. As long as he confirmed that Giotto had agreed to his deal, it was enough. At this time, Giotto put down Den Den Mushi, and his expression was a little dignified. The Marine was building the G5 branch in the New World. He didn't think that at this time, the G5 would be full of hooligans and thugs like the future. In this chaotic new world, if one wanted to intimidate the surrounding pirates and then build a Marine branch on a large scale, then a skilled personnel must be guarding the site. And for the New World, ordinary vice admirals wouldn't intimidate the pirates, so either the G5 is under the command of an admiral or the skilled vice admirals. According to the situation, Giotto predicted an admiral was quite unlikely. There were only 2 admirals at the moment, Sengoku and Black Arm Zephyr, or Z, because the Marine hero directly refused to be promoted. And among these 2 admirals, Sengoku was mainly responsible for things related to the Whitebeard pirates. As for Z, his family was killed by the pirates, which led to a deep hatred toward the pirates. He wanted to resign, but his superior asked him to stay, and he still had expectations for the Marine. So, although Z retained his position as the admiral, he had already been transferred to the military as an instructor. It was unlikely that he would be at the G5 branch now. In other words, this time it was basically certain that there would be at least 3 monsters guarding the G5 branch. 2 of them were lieutenants and 1 major general, but the formation was uncertain. A month later? Although it was a very troublesome matter, I can use this opportunity to test my current strength and fight against the future 3 admirals. I have to say that I have some expectations. After Giotto moved all the money on the pirate ship to his own small ship, he directly sailed towards the destination that Bullet told him. During this period of time, he did not intend to continue to look for pirates to rob. He had to take a good rest and prepare for the war in a month. At the same time, on Second Island, in Vongola Villa, Reborn sat on a soft cushion and held a few photos in his hand. He looked at them with interest. This fast? It seems that the world government will not give the crew members on Roger's ship a break, especially the boss in the New World. In the photos in his hand, each one was a guy in a black suit, and that kind of behavior and eyes were not something ordinary people could do. As a top assassin, Reborn could clearly tell from the movements of these people. These people were always vigilant of their surroundings and behaved naturally to not be discovered by others. The people who could do this were either assassin or agents. It was obvious that the assassin would not appear on Second Island if there was no need. Even if they appeared, they would not stay for long. They would only use the fastest and safest method to get rid of the target and left. Therefore, these guys in black suits on Second Island must be the agents of the world government, members of the Cipher Pol. But this is not bad. I happen to be in need to test Crowley and the others. Reborn smiled. It's decided then. As Vongola family's first member, we have to build our strength quickly. Thinking of this, he jumped up and went to the training room to look for Crowley and the others. For him, the world government agents who came to the island were no threat at all. If he wanted to, he could easily get rid of those agents. It was because of this strength and confidence that he was qualified to use these agents to test his students. However, at this time, Crowley and the others, who were working hard to complete the training regime set by Reborn in the training room, suddenly felt a chill down their spine. Chapter 8: The Demon's Heir. New World, the Marine G5 branch. In the future, this place would be like the G1 branch and become the Marines' headquarters in the New World. But now, the construction of this place has just begun. On the beach of this island, a guy with a round top hat, a single-colored suit, and a coat with justice written on it, holding a newspaper with a coffee beside him, slowly said, "There is no need to be so serious, Sakazuki. I don't think there will be someone crazy enough to cause trouble at this time. Ordinary pirates do not have such courage. This is a new world, you can't let your guard down, Borsellino. Even if ordinary pirates don't have this courage, a monster like Whitebeard roams around in this sea." Sakazuki always had a straight face. He held on to his absolute justice. He would not let go of any pirate, nor would he let his guard down at any time. Even if this place was really like what Borsellino said, and no pirates dared to approach, he would still be loyal to his duty and concentrate on doing what he should do. For example, watching the movements of the surrounding sea. In regards to Sakazuki's words, Kizaru didn't seem to agree, even though there were indeed pirates like Whitebeard in this sea. Haha. If the Whitebeard pirates really came, it would be strange if we could defeat them. Anyway, if the Whitebeard came, I would definitely turn into light without saying anything, and then run as fast as I can. Vice Admiral Sakazuki. The pirate ship is found on the sea and quickly approached us. Suddenly, a soldier ran over and reported the information after a military salute. Hearing this, Sakazuki and Borsellino's faces changed instantly. Sakazuki's eyes were full of anger, and Borsellino obviously could not believe that there was a pirate who was foolish enough to come to the G5 branch that they were building. Wait a minute. Was it Whitebeard? Then should I prepare to escape? Gather the army and force them to land. Get ready to kill all the incoming pirates. Sakazuki didn't hesitate. For him, as long as he was sure that the enemy was a pirate, there was only one choice for him, which was to take care of those stupid guys. Haha, this person has committed a heavy crime by attacking the Marine branch. People like them didn't deserve to be sent to the Impel Down. Disappearing in the lava is the best redemption for their crimes. Unlike Sakazuki, Borsellino waved to the soldiers who came to report and then asked, "Yo, little brother, did you see clearly what pirate it is?" Lieutenant General Borsellino, the boat I saw did not have a Jolly Roger, and the distance is a little far, so there is no way to tell which pirate it was." Okay. Putting down the newspaper in his hand, he stood up and walked in a specific direction. Then let's go take a look. I also want to know what kind of audacious guy would dare to come to G5 to look for trouble. It was best to be certain that it was not Whitebeard. Since Roger has been beheaded by their marine and Shiki has also been locked up in the Impel Down, only Whitebeard was still active in the sea now. Because of this, in the eyes of many people, Whitebeard was the ruler of the New World, and no one could provoke him. But aside from Whitebeard, although there were some famous pirates, they weren't enough to scare Borsalino. Boom! Just as Borsalino was about to follow the marine soldier to see what was going on, an intimidating wave of air swept the island. The soldier who was about to lead the way was hit by the wave of air and his eyes turned white. He fell to the ground and lost his meaning. Oh, what a terrifying color of Supreme King Haki. It looks like an amazing person has arrived. Borsalino's eyes widened, and his expression became serious. To be able to release such a terrifying color of Supreme King Haki, he was definitely not just a nobody. After all, not many people could do such a thing. Successive explosions resounded throughout the entire island. The tall, strong, golden-haired bullet, wearing a military uniform, was practically pressing down on Sakazuki. As a devil descendant who could fight evenly with Rayleigh, the young. It was already very good that Sakazuki was able to withstand his attack. Damn it! Bullet, you dare to challenge the marine? Sakazuki blocked Bullet's heavy attack with a punch. Although he was still young, he was the future fleet admiral, a kainu. Even Bullet couldn't easily defeat him. The magma devil fruit was a very powerful and dangerous power. Even if one used color of arms hockey against it, it was not easy to its awfully hot nature. Marine? Ha 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 ha. Bullet's attack was like a violent storm. It didn't stop for even a second. Sengoku, Garp, and Kong are the marine in my eyes. As for you, you are just a puppy that will soon be killed by me. Sakazuki wasn't on his radar at all. Even if he ate the devil fruit and currently served as a vice-admiral, he couldn't match Bullet. How troublesome, the demon's heir, Bullet. The G5 branch is not a place where you can do as you please. A golden light flashed. Borsalino was already in midair. He aimed his index finger at Bullet, and a dazzling light shone from his fingertip. Laser. As soon as he finished speaking, the light beam was discharged instantly. But at this time, Bullet didn't care about this attack at all. He focused on his own battle and continued to suppress Sakazuki. And the reason for this was not only because he had absolute confidence in his own strength, but also because this time, there was another person who came to the G5 division of the Marine. Bam! The beam of light suddenly exploded midair before finding its target. Huh? I heard that the demon's heir is usually all alone, so who are you? Borsalino asked doubtfully. As the light faded, another figure appeared in the sky. Orange flames lit in his hands and forehead. There was no doubt that only Giotto had such characteristics. The reason why the light beam exploded halfway was that he blocked it with one hand. Can I choose not to tell you? I only came here because of some special reasons. So as long as you don't make a move, I don't have to help Bullet either. After all, stopping you should have counted as fulfilling the promise I made before. Giotto had a calm expression. However, judging from the look on his opponent's face, it seemed he wouldn't get what he wanted. At this time, Borsalino was still working hard to get promoted, probably. Thank you for listening. Do not forget to like and subscribe.